Sweet Mistress Margaret, deserve a spell at my hand by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet in praise of my beauty?
In so high a style, Margaret, that no man shall come over it, for it must comely true. Thou dost deserve it.
Have no man come over me? Why, shall I always keep below the stairs?
Thy wit is as quick as the greyhound's mouth, Margaret. It catches.
And yours is blunt as a fencer's foil, which hit, but hurt not.
A most manly wit, Margaret. It shall not hurt a woman. And now I pray thee, call Beatrice. I give thee the bucklers.
Give us the swords, we have bucklers of our own.
Well, if you use them, put in the pikes with a vice, for they are dangerous weapons for maids.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, for I think half legs.
And therefore will come. The gods of that sits above and knows me and knows me. How pitiful I deserve. I mean in singing, but in loving. Leander the good swimmer, Troilus the first employer of Pandit, a whole bookful of these quantum carpetbaggers whose names run smoothly in the even road of blank verse. But truly is none more turned over and over than my poor self in love. I cannot show it in rhyme. I have tried. I can find no word for lady, but baby. An innocent rhyme. No word for scorn, but horn. A hard one. No word for school, but fool. A babbling rhyme. Very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor I cannot ruin festival terms. Beatrice, thou dost come when I called thee.
Yea, signor, and how will you bid?
Oh, but stay till then.
Then is spoken. And yet I go. But let me go with which I came, which is with knowing what I have passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I shall depart unkissed.
Thou hast frightened the word out of his wit. So forcible is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge. Neither I must hear from him shortly, or I will subscribe him a coward. Now I pray thee, tell me, which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintain so politic a state of evil that they allow no good part to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts do you first suffer love from me?
Ha! Suffer love. Good at the best. But it is indeed that I do suffer love, for I love thee against my will.
Against your heart, I think. Poor heart. If you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to live peaceably.
It appears not in this confession. There's not one wise man among 20 that will praise himself.
An old instance, Beatrice, that lived in the line of good neighbors. If a man cannot erect his own tomb in this age ere he dies, his memory shall live only as long as the bell rings, the widow weeps.
How is that, think you?
Question. Why, an hour in clamor, and a quarter in room. It is the most expedient way for the wise. Now, if Don Worm, in his conscience, find no impediment to the contrary, to be the trumpet of his own virtues, designed for myself, then he is not worthy to be praised by himself, as I am, and I will bear myself witness, praiseworthy. Now, tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And you?
Very ill, too.
God love me, serve me, and mend. Now I leave you, for there comes one in haste.
Better, you must come to your uncle's. Yonder's old spoil at home. It has been proved my lady hero has been falsely accused. The Prince and Claudio might be abused. And Don John, the author of all, who is dead and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you come here this new, signor?
I will live in thy arms, die in thy love, and be buried in thine eyes. And moreover, I will will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Is this the monument of Leonardo?
It is, my lord.
Done to death by slanderous tongues, was the hero that here lies. Death and guerdon of her wrongs is her fame. She never dies. So the life that died with shame lives in death, glorious fame. Hang not there upon the tomb, praising her when I am done. And music, sound, sing your solemn hymn.
God and goddess of the night, those that slew thy virgin night, for the which with songs of woe round about her tomb may go. Midnight assist our moan, help us to sigh and groan. Heavily, heavily, graves yawn and yield your dead till death be over. Emily, unto thy bones good night. Dearly will I do this right.
Masters, put your torches out. The wolves have preyed. And look, the gentle day. Round about the wheels of Phoebus go. Dapples the drowsy east with spots of gray. Thanks to you all, and leave us. Fare thee well.
Good morrow, masters. Each his several way.
Come, let us hence. Put on other weeds. Then to Leonardo's we will go.
I'm now with luckier as you speak. Then to whom we rendered up this woe.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the Prince of Claudio, who, upon the air you heard debated. But Margaret wasn't so fought for this. Although against her will, isn't true of all the question.
Well, I'm glad to hear of this. Otherwise, I would have to bind Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Daughter, and you, gentlemen all, withdraw to your chamber, and when I send for you, come hither, fast. The Prince of Claudio promised to visit me about this time. Brother, make sure that you give young Claudio as you would your child.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I pray that I'm going to have to ask you a favor.
What, senor?
To bind me, or undo me, one of them. Signor Leonardo, truth is, good signor. Your niece regards me, and I favor.
My daughter lent her that eye, 'tis most true.
And I regard her with an eye of favor as well.
What is your will, Sir Benedict?
Your answer is enigmatical. My goodwill is your goodwill, and may stand without as this day be conjoined in a state of honorable marriage, in which, Friar, I shall desire your help.
And you shall have it. Here come the Prince and Claudia.
Good morning to this fair assembly.
Come on, Prince. Come on, Claudio. We here attend you. Are you yet determined to marry my brother's daughter?
I would hold my mind. She were an Ethiopian.
Brother, bring forth your daughter. The fire is ready.
Anna Benedict, what's the matter that thou hast such a February face? So full of frost and storm and cloudiness.
I think he thinks upon the savage bull. Tush, fear not, man, for we shall tip thy horns with gold. And then all Europa shall rejoice at thee, as Europa once did at lusty Jove, when he did sing thy noble beast in love.
Bull Jove, sir, at such an amiable low, and such a strange cow, left over your neighbor's bull. And then got himself a calf, in the same noble feat, but just like us all, had just his bleat.
Of this I'll owe you. Here come other reckonings. Which is the lady I should seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give her you.
Why? Then you're mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, thou shalt not. So you take the bride's hand, bid her you have married her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar, and I am yours. You'll like it.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero!
Nothing certainer, one hero died defiled when I lived. As sure as I do live, I'm a maid.
The former hero. Hero that is dead.
She did die, my lord, but while her slander lived.
All this amazement can I qualify. When, after the sacred rites are ended, I'll tell you largely of fair heroes' death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar. Into the chapel let us presently.
Soft and fair, Friar. Beatrice,
I answer to that name. What is your will?
do you not love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Well, then your uncle, the Prince and Claudia, have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do you not love me?
Troth, no. No more than reason.
Why then my cousin Margaret nursed allowed much to see, for they didn't swear you did.
They said you were almost sick for me.
They swore that you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me.
No, but in friendly recompense.
Come on, cousin, you must have some love for the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon it that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his own hand, a haunting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And I have a written in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket containing her affection upon Benedict.
A miracle! A miracle. Come, I will have thee. What's on this light? I must tell you, I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but on this great day I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for they told me you were in consumption.
Peace. I will stop your mouth. of witcrackers could not flout me out of my humor. Dost thou think I care for satire or an epigram? No! A man will be beaten by brains, and I will wear nothing humorous about him. And since I do purpose to marry, that same purpose will say nothing that I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and that is thy conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised, and love my cousin.
I had well hoped you would have denied Beatrice, that I might have cudgeled thee out of thy single life to make thee a double dealer, which, out of question, thou wilt be. Thy cousin do not look exceedingly narrowly to thee.
Come, let's have a dance, or we are married, to brighten up our hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have dancing afterwards.
First of my word. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife. There is no staff more reverend than one tipped in the
My lord. Brother John is taken in flight and is brought back to Messina.
Think not of him until tomorrow. I will devise brave punishments for him.